In today's lesson, we're going to deal with the home ribbon, and we're mainly going to deal with our font section here in the home ribbon. And as you can see, I already have some font typed in on my document, and we're going to make a few changes to this. And to do that, since I already have font typed in, I'm going to select my font, and I'm going to change the font style by clicking here in my font style drop-down box, and you can see it lists all of the fonts that I have to choose from. And not only that, it shows me what they look like. So it gives me the example for those fonts as we are moving through them to find the one that we actually want. So you can scroll down and find the font that you want and click on it, and it's going to change your font to that style. Now, the section right next to it with the number is going to be our font size, and so if we click that drop down box, you can see as we scroll through those numbers, it changes our font size to that point of font number. So as we do this, you can see that it makes our font bigger or smaller based on the number that we put in. And in this case, I made our font a little bit bigger. Now I'm just going to select one of the words, and our buttons next to where our font size was also changes our fonts. You can see that the bigger A with the arrow pointing up grows the font, and the other one shrinks the font, the smaller A. So if I click on Grow Font, you can see that it makes my word a little bit bigger because it's making that font size bigger. And if I click the Shrink Font, it does exactly the same thing, only in the opposite way, making that word smaller. Now if I want to make some changes to the style of my font, let's say I choose this word, and the B in this section bolds my font, so it's going to make it look a little bit darker than the rest of the text. Next to it is the I, and the I is italicized, so it's going to give it that wavy look, as you can see that it did there. And it does that with all the font that you select, and then click that button. And then the U underlines our text, and so therefore we get an underline. And you can also tell that with the U you have a drop down box so that you can select different types of underlines that you can have underlining your font. And then the last thing here that I'm going to talk about in this section is font color. And so here the very right bottom corner, the A with the color bar under it is our font color, and you can scroll through and either choose a font here, and you can see it changing to that color as I scroll through those colors. And it's got some standard colors down here that you can choose from, or you can click on the More Colors box, and there is a hexagonal color chart here for you to choose from that you can go through and click many different colors, or you can make your own custom color by clicking the tab and kind of clicking in an area and moving your slider up or down to make that color lighter or darker. So that is basically all the tools in the font category of the home ribbon that we're going to talk about. So hopefully you now know how to use these basic things that we use every day.